Hi guys, Stephen here from James Glenn Car Sales, and we have one of our favourites today, BMW E90 325d M Sport LCI with bits. Trying to get these cars now is exceptionally difficult, and they've always been quite tricky to buy with Xenon's ProNav and heated seats, which is the three main key options that you would really like to have on an E90. To be fair, on pretty much any 3 Series. That being said, quite rare in Alpine White at this age as well. It's done 85,000 miles. It's got a full service history, which we'll go through the course of the video, and it's really just, in general, it's just a lovely car. We generally don't buy in cars that are over sort of 5-6 years old, over 50-60,000 miles, but we always make an exception for a nice clean E90 3-litre diesel or 3-litre petrol. So let me show you around. Take a quick walk round, let you see what the general condition is like, and just so you get a feel for what the car's like. I will try and keep my opinion out of the video and try and keep it as objective rather than subjective, because I really do like these cars. I've had a few personally myself over the years, and we're all a bit of a fan of the E90 platform. Still, even now, a great looking car, and they are absolutely fantastic to drive. The 325 is a 3-litre straight 6 turbocharged diesel. The 325 is quite modest output, it's only 204 horsepower, but the way it delivers that 204 horsepower is very creamy. Nice spread of torque, and they sound lovely as well. So take a closer look at the front end of the car, just to give you an idea of what we're like for stone chips, road rash, that sort of thing. As you can see, the paintwork is all crystal clear. Everything at James Glenn Car Sales is fully detailed using a 1, 2 or 3 stage machine polish process. Whatever it needs, it gets. The light lenses are also in good shape. We can tend to find, as these cars get a bit older, the lenses can start to suffer solar damage and end up opaque and yellow in some cases, but they're all wearing well. Stone chips are quite few and far between actually, so yeah, certainly very clean for a car of this age and this mileage. Looking down the passenger side of the car, all nice and straight and true. We have done a full tyre off wheel refurbishment, so every alloy wheel is in as new condition. We're on a branded set of tyres, albeit I think we've got Michelin's and Continentals, but there's no budgets, which we always like to see. The E90 is a rather minimalistic interior, and it was the first of the 3 Series to have a flat dash rather than a driver focused layout. iDrive is controlled using your iDrive control down here, and as it's the professional navigation, it's widescreen as well. But we'll get all that turned on and illuminated so you can see that over the course of the video. To be fair, the Dakota leather is very hard wearing, so if you are looking at one and it looks a bit tired, it's probably had quite a hard life. Just look down the length of the passenger side from the back. And a close up of the rear passenger wheel. I've got the service book set out so we can have a look at that. So it's all BMW all the way up till 2 years ago. I've got 18,000, 25, 35, 41, just turn over the page, 49, 55, 61, 70, I believe this will be the last one at the main dealer, and then we're going to a BMW Independent who carried it out at 77 and 82 just in August 23. So get the full owner's pack there, service book and a load liner. As it's the LCI, we've got the different style tail lights, which certainly look a good bit more modern than the pre-LCI. Just like to bring your attention to, there's a wee chip there just on the back quarter, but that is pretty much everything that I've found. And looking down the driver's side of the car from the back, close up in the back wheel there. And we'll look down the driver's side from the front. Moving on into the driver's side, we'll just check out all the touch points. Top of the door cap here, where we can tend to pick up wear, the armrest, and round about the electric window switches. Entry plates and everything all free from excessive scuffs and damage. We'll just take a closer look at the backrest, the new side bolster. Looking a bit closer, a wee bit of wear there just where the seam is. Base of the seat, wearing well. Steering wheel, up, look at the, pay close attention to the 2 o'clock position where it generally wears, but it's all nice and even all the way right round. And the centre console where we can pick up, you know, where people usually put phones and keys and that sort of thing round about the ashtray area, but that's all nice and clean and tidy as well. We'll get the car started, confirm the current mileage, and the car starts without fault and displays no warning lights. Let's see if we put the car into the park, that helps. So current mileage 80, sorry guys, I said 85, 86,044. We'll have a look in the vehicle information. So it's coming up, warning light for low fuel, vehicle status, so that's all good there. It's coming up with a warning there for the fuel. The car's idling nice and steady on the marker as it should. Just open the door so you can hear the engine. It's also worth mentioning that as it's a later E90, we've got the correct configuration of the paddles. The older cars, we've got a shift up and down on the one side and the same on the other, which is really counterintuitive. This is the way they should be: shift up on the right and shift down on the left. Switch the car off. 2 sets of keys there. Just switch the lights off. And now we'll have a wee peek under the bonnet. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you found it useful. If we can help at all, please feel free to contact the garage. Telephone number here is 01236 779 000. Also, if you would like to send us an email, I'll put a link to the website below. Always happy to discuss a part exchange. We should be able to do 2-3 years on finance, just due to the car's age. But if you've got any questions, guys, please feel free to get in touch. If you have something similar, that you would like a valuation on, we won't buy anycar.com, but we might just buy your car, and for a great price. The link to our car buying service will be in the description below, along with the website URL. And yeah, guys, if you can help, just give us a wee shout. As you are watching a BMW video, I will put a video up here that I think you might find interesting. Also, if you'd like to consider subscribing to the channel, that way you'll not miss any future stock updates, and you can do that by hitting this button down here. Thanks again, my name is Stephen, and I look forward to being of help at some point in the future. Thanks again, bye bye.